Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a set of headphones. In particular, it's the Turtle Beach Ear Force Stealth 600 headphones for Xbox One. And you may know these have been out for quite a while. They have a large number of reviews both on YouTube and on Amazon. And I did pick this for one reason, and really one reason only. The price point was okay, a little bit expensive. As we look at $99.95, there are many cheaper headsets out there, but not necessarily wireless ones. And my number one choice for picking this set of headphones was the fact that they connect directly to the Xbox One via a button right on the bottom. It connects just like you would a headset. It pops up and no problem, it connects on. Really easy. It was simple enough that I could rely that my 8-year-old son would have no problem when he wakes up in the morning. He can go in, he can turn it on, and I don't have to listen to the TV blaring. If he decides to get up early in the morning, he can put the headset on and play his video games with no problems there. That was my number one thing that I wanted to get, was simplicity to hooking up with the Xbox One. And so these made specifically for it fit that bill. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit more about some of the other features on this and whether I found it to be a good headset or whether I think that maybe I should have just got one that plugged in. Now, at $100, like I said, a little pricey, but not considering what wireless headphones cost. These will only connect to your Xbox unit. Unless you have one of the little Xbox plugins, you can connect it to your PC. But for me, I was only looking for this to do one thing, and that was connect to the Xbox One. So check, it fit that bill. It is ease of use and connectivity, and it has turned out to be very easy to do that. He picks up his controller, he presses the button on it, gets it loaded up, presses the button on the headset, pops up, headset is connected to his controller, and all is good. Now, it did come with a few other benefits that I really did find a good option because, one, I wear glasses. Two, my son wears glasses. And in looking at these headphones, it's hard to show when you fit, but the foam up on the top part where I'm squeezing is much firmer. As you come around, there is a softer foam right where your glasses go in. And this is on both sides of the headset, so even if your glasses go on the back side of your ears, it's not this hard foam pressing your glasses into the side of your head. So if you're somebody that wears glasses all the time, this is a really nice option as far as a headphone for it's nice and comfortable with your glasses on. I know every time I put on my motorcycle helmet and have to ride with glasses, they press them into the side of my head so bad that after a long ride, you can visually see that my glasses have been indented into the side of my head, and it's not comfortable at all. So that was definitely a plus when it comes to these headphones. Now, my son absolutely loves them. He says they work great for him. I have mixed feelings about it. This fabric, as good as it is as being nice for wearing glasses, it's very warm. I find that after about an hour or so, I start sweating, and you can feel it. I mean, these headphones are very warm, and the inside is just a direct speaker right inside of here. There's no real, not much of a sound thing there. They are comfortable. They adjust very well, but they are very warm as that a lot of headphones that I've worn, even ones that, they cover your whole ear or so, but just they don't dissipate the heat very well at all. The other thing I can say about this is I don't particularly care for the way that they have their buttons. And then once we get zoomed in, we'll see you have a mode button and a power button, and then you have both of your volume control for both the headset and for the microphone on the back. Now, they don't have a problem with the I don't have a problem with the two roller dials on the back because you can adjust them fairly easily. The problem I found with it is your power button and your mode button are so close together that if you have this on the top of your head and you're going to try and press that mode button to select what sound setting that you want, oftentimes you'll accidentally hit the power button. I wish they would have spaced these a little bit or put one on the opposite side. I just feel having these two together make it difficult as well. You can see right underneath is that the charging port and the button that connects to the Xbox so that you can press it and it just wirelessly connects in. That point's very good. Speaker quality and modes, I can't really tell a difference. I know this was a lot of the reviews that I read on it, people were saying the same thing. They had a hard time telling the difference between the modes and what they actually do. Mode 3 is what they put as the superhuman hearing mode, and it's supposed to give you the sound of the footsteps around. It's supposed to enhance some of that other stuff that make it better. I honestly could not tell much of a difference. I did prefer mode 3, which is that mode, but in all honesty, I couldn't tell too much about it. Now, asking my son, he says he can hear a difference between it, so it may just be all the years of working as a mechanic with air tools and impact wrenches and stuff like that that's really damaged some of my hearing. But I couldn't really tell too much about it in the modes itself as far as how everything sounds. Now, with that talking, in that super hearing mode, I did find that when you're playing games, mostly first-person shooters and stuff, where you could hear the sounds of the footsteps, you could actually hear them, but if something loud would go off at the same time, be it a grenade or a rocket or something like that, it was so loud in the speaker that the speaker oftentimes would crackle and show, it really wasn't a good sounding. It felt like you were overpowering the speaker. And if you turn it down, that does go away, but you also lose that sound of the footsteps and everything as you bring that volume down. So I am a little concerned about, how long will these speakers last with loud noises? Are they going to actually blow out? Is this static? Is this is this hissing noise that you hear with loud things? Is it going to actually damage the speaker itself? That'll be left to be seen. I've used this now, and my son's used this now for about a month, a little over a month actually, and everything's been working fine with it. The microphone, it's not great. It's functional. I'll put it that way. It's not going to replace a standalone microphone if you are looking to do streaming and stuff like that. It is a gaming microphone. If you're looking to talk to your teammates or something like that over a video game, it works fine. There's no problems with that. You can adjust your volume. And what I do like is if you want to be muted, you can just flip your microphone up and it will turn off. You can flip it up to mute. You can flip it there to off. When that is powered on, you get an audible beep when you do this, so you know that it is doing something. That brings me to my next point on one of the things that I dislike about this set of headphones. And I'm going to bring in a much cheaper set of headphones that I actually did a review on earlier, and I'm going to talk about one thing they do that I think these should do. Because when these are on your head, you can't see this button, and it does make a beep when you press it. You get 1, 2, or 3 beeps depending on the mode that you're going to. Now, while you're actively playing, those beeps can be very hard to hear, and I wish they would give you an audible that you changed mode. Mode 1, Mode 2, Mode 3. Now, just to give you an idea, this set of headphones here, the M-Pals that I did a review on, when I turn them on, they tell me that the headphone is on, and they tell me that, the battery power is at a certain percentage. It audibly tells me that through that, and I think that this would be great if they could put in that these headsets would do the same thing. Is it nitpicking a little bit? Yes, but it is one of those things that, if a headphone that is 1/3 to almost 1/4 of the price can do it, they most certainly can do it as well. But overall, I do like the headphone as far as the amount of adjustability that it has, and a little bit with the modes. Like I said, some issues with where the buttons are placed on there. I do like the availability to just flip up the microphone if you don't want to, if you want to be muted so that nobody hears what you're talking about. If you're talking to other people, you can flip it up and you're muted on there. The other thing is, I wish it had a little more lighting to show you that the power was on it. It does have a light that shows you that the power is turned on, but I wish there was a little more indication that the headphone was turned on, because sometimes when you're messing with it, you have it up on your head and you're pressing these buttons, you don't always know what's going on. And if it doesn't give you a response, you're kind of stuck wondering, is it on, is it off? I just wish there was a little more indication that the headset was on or off, whether it be a lighting or an audible tone as to what you're doing, other than, a little beep here and there. You can obviously tell when the game's running and stuff, but just a little idea to add in there that it might have been nice for something to do that. As far as the cushioning around, like I said, very, very adjustable. They spin, they have plenty of turns, they can open up. They fit my head just fine. They fit my son, who, like I said, is 8 years old. So they obviously have a nice bit of adjustability. They have no problems as far as that. The user availability of it is very nice as far as it's easy to set up. That's the number one thing. And that's why I think these are a great headset if you're just looking to do Xbox One gaming. It is a wireless option that really is easy to hook in. Now, it comes with a cable that allows you to hook it to your computer, and there are, so you can see, stickers all over the box saying to update your headset. You make sure that you go in and update the firmware. Now, to do that, you're going to get just follow through. It's going to tell you how to get in there. You're going to go to the Turtle Beach website. You're going to download it. You're going to set it up, and it's going to install a program that when it's connected in, it's the Turtle Beach Audio Hub. All you got to do is plug your headset in. It'll automatically do everything. I had no problems with updating it. It's really easy, really simple. So it was nice to see that they made it simple for the Audio Hub. Once you plug it in, it will find the hardware. Right now, you can see it says that there's no product detected, so it's not going to do anything. But when you plug it in, it reads the product, it goes right in, it knows what headphone you're on, and it updates it accordingly. So that makes it very easy to set up, to get running. And overall, I enjoy the headset. For the money, you can for a wireless headset, you could really spend a lot more money. And if I would decide to do more streaming, I would definitely go with a different headset that is more comfortable with heat on on your head for hours at a time. My son does not seem to care about it. It's a little more of an annoyance to me, but as a child, they don't care about much. They care about playing the games, and to him, it sounds great, it works great, it's easy to hook up. So for me, I might decide to go with something a little different. If I was looking to do more streaming, the microphone is not going to work for you as far as a quality streaming. You use it as a headset, and that only. You can obviously talk to people through it, but it's not necessarily great for recording and stuff like that. It's just a basic microphone, nothing special at that point. You definitely want to use a separate streaming microphone if you're thinking about getting this to stream video games online. So I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy my reviews here of the Turtle Beach Earforce Stealth 600. Definitely a good quality headset for just under $100, and to have it be wireless, it is one of the cheaper wireless compatible with the Xbox One. So if that's what you have, if that's what you want to use it for, I'd say definitely this is a good option for you if you're in that budget headphone that you want a wireless headphone, because they can get much more expensive out there if you're looking for more wireless compatibility through Bluetooth and stuff like that. But if you're only looking for that Xbox headset, don't shy away from the Stealth 600. It really is a decent headset, especially if you're somebody that wears glasses, because having that having that fit that doesn't press the glasses against your head that right there was the extra that sold me on this one itself, because both, like I said, both myself and my son wear glasses all the time, so it is one of the things that we have to deal with, and it is a great improvement. So I thank you all for watching. If you like what I do here on the channel, please feel free to subscribe. I will be bringing you more tech here in the future. They got some camera tech coming up and some other things down the line, some more gaming materials that I've worked with for a little while and I want to do a review on. So I thank you all for watching, and as always, have a great day.